Ursa Minor. How hard could it be, right? Hi, 2 compartments. Okay. Shoop, 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 shoop. Oops. Shoop, 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 shoop. Right? That's it? Right? Yeah? Easy peasy? Elementarily easy, almost as if it's a mandatory puzzle for accessing the entire second half of the game. Yeah, that would, they had to make that one not too hard or you'd never progress. There's presumably, there's at least 3 worlds, maybe it goes further past here, I can't tell. It always locks back to here even though it's not centered right now. So I think it's centered based on 6 zones, and the camera probably never moves, maybe? Yeah, clicky clicky. Alright. Okay. Got it. I was a little worried. That little curve at the end is pointless, obviously. It's just I dragged in a straight line, but missed the grid a little bit. Alright, so yeah. Because these are like mandatory level, I mean, technically the whole game is mandatory levels. I don't know what the win condition of this game actually is, so it might just be beat all the levels, so technically they're all mandatory. But because these are like a core intersection of being able to progress on the map, they're probably really easy for a little bit. They might have even expected these to be your first encounter with having 2 cars. I wonder if I'll get 3 ever. That's what I wonder. I think that works. Like, just drag it along. Oh, shit. That was stupid of me. That was very stupid of me. I don't think that necessarily undoes my solution, though. Nope. Just had to remember that, yes, the guy you want to jump in isn't who jumps in. It's just whoever's next. So I had to not pass by them in the first half. Whoops. Still, though. At times, I kind of like an uneven difficulty curve in puzzle games where that's like easy, easy, hard, easy, easy, hard, and stuff like that, just because it is always kind of cathartic to just beat some levels. And let's zoom in here for a better view. It is cathartic just to like, just destroy a few levels real quick before it gets hard again or something. So the issue here is they can't they'll both jump, they'll bounce off each other. In fact, this might even be where they establish that mechanic so you know for sure that it exists. Still though, I think this is still more tutorialization. Oh crap, I missed. Made a poopy. Yeah, nice and straightforward. So this is where they sort of make you notice the fact that 2 guys that hit each other in midair will bounce off each other, which is both a limitation in that it stops you from being able to do certain things, but it also is an option in your tool belt of things, because we've used that to solve puzzles before. Still doing number order. I mean... Ah, well there's a downside of that approach. Right? Yeah, because I can't loop around. I can't be like, grab you, come down here, and then get to the exit. So my first thought is a bad one. Alright. It's also worth noting I can't drop off orange by going here, because then I can't leave. So I do have to drop off orange by going down here. Should be all it takes, though. Just get one out of the way first, then grab the rest, and as long as they're in the car, and I pass by the correct things at some point, we're good. These puzzles are probably made easy by the fact that I'm just used to more limitations in the form of those green units that permanently tarnish a particular car, and suddenly order matters like crazy. So being able just to casually grab everyone's actually surprisingly chill. Huh. You look interesting, don't you? Are you an odd bug? Yeah? This might be the first tough one. We still have 2 cars, right? Yeah. Okay, so I need to grab... Huh. It's like the first way to make some of these puzzles hard is just to have nice separated exit points, but then checkerboard the actual people so that they're really inconvenient. So I go the obvious path, you get these 2 guys. I can drop off the orange guy, grab the other orange guy. Drop off the other orange guy, grab the purple guy. Okay, never mind, it's easy. Never mind, unless I made a mistake. I thought I was gonna have to do something crazy. Oh, wow. Yeah, I convinced myself that going behind them and stuff wouldn't work, and so I didn't press I didn't press that I don't know what to call it, that thread of thought or whatever to its conclusion, because I thought I dismissed it too early. But no, the first thing that came to mind was actually totally the solution. Surprise. Oh, we have 2 exits, which usually means the puzzle's kind of easier. That'll most likely be a solution for that direction. Really? No way. No way. That's a new one. I've never lost for that reason before. I lost because... Oh, I lost because the train's too long, so when it reaches the exit, they haven't had a chance to jump out yet. That has never happened before. Okay, what am I gonna change here? So we have a 2 car. I do prefer to zoom in, just because when it's zoomed in, it kind of looks better. This kind of highlights how much it's in space and everything, but this just lets the puzzle be full frame. I'm probably a tiny change away from fixing this entire situation, is my guess. So let's start over. Yay! Drastically. Can't go like that, can I? Because he'll jump out here and we'll have already passed that guy. Can you undo undoing? You can. Haha! It's just like in Steven Sausage Roll and Push Pie Paradise, where you can undo the undo. Or you can undo the restart, I mean. So I need to pick them up and drop them off sooner, basically. Well, I can redo this path to give myself a little more room, potentially. It doesn't really solve my problem. Pick these guys up, take them up there. And I can drop one off here, pick him up here, but then that would drop off the second guy and drop him off. The problem is that I'm passing in front of here. And passing in front of here blocks these block off every entrance except for this exact spot, so we can't pass through here on our way to like snake around. That was gonna be my little trick. I might be mistaken, but I feel like some minor variation might be able to save this. But I can't push deeper because I can't go back. The problem is that the guy in the back can't get out. But once I've gone from left to right to turn the purples... Once I've gone from left to right to turn in the purples, I think I do need to be on this side, not below. Like, assume I'm going for this exit first, because obviously there's two solutions to this puzzle. I think I have to go through the bottom with the purple so I can turn them in, then be able to come to for the oranges while still getting there. Like, I have to be able to get from here to there, which means I have to sneak behind it. We've pretty much established that mechanic at this point. So I think this line has to be here. The question is there some minor variation I can change? What am I doing? What am I doing? Freaking hit restart. Grab just these two, then drop him off, grab the other guy, grab the other... not yet. Drop him off. Grab the other guy. Oop. Drop him off, grab the other guy, drop him off. I think that'll work. I went a little fast and I probably lost track a little bit, but I think that works. Let's just do them out of order instead of going for the obvious clean solution. Yeah, we're good. Ta-da! But then we're just gonna go back right back in and try to change it now. So now things are different because I want to turn in the purples afterwards. Let's restart for our own benefits, because this might get complicated. Although it might be very simple. In fact, maybe let's go back. This whole beginning part might even stay the same. Just the ending that might have to change. So that's where we need to stop, more or less. At that point, I've turned in the first orange. We have now two purples. Might be able to go through here, drop off the first purple, pick up the second orange, loop around, drop off the second purple, drop off the second orange, exit. I love how clean this game is. Not just for the nice to look at part, but because its information is so cleanly presented, I don't really find myself second guessing anything. Yeah. Alright, both sevens are solved now. There's Cassiopeia. Huh. 8's actually the one that leads to whatever's in the corner. Okay, you look a little complicated. What's going on here? Whatever it is, it's symmetrical. Should I start with a purple? Oof. Immediately you have a problem. If I go for the purple here and go down, I won't be able to grab you and come back and then leave. Because of the number of times we have to go back and forth. So maybe go like this. I have to go like that or they'll butt heads. Unless that's what I want. Grab an orange. But if I grab an orange here and try to go down, he'll go into this box down here and I won't be able to take him here, which is where I need to get him to. So maybe having them butt heads is a good idea, so I can then dump them off. And then you'll get picked up on my way back. And then orange gets dropped off. Then purple gets dropped off. And at that point I now have one orange in my vehicle. Pick up a... We currently have one purple, just one purple, no orange. Right? Yeah, so this takes me to one orange and one purple. This drops off one orange, so I'm down to one purple. Back up to one purple, one orange. Drop off orange, drop off purple. It's oddly satisfying when you use basically the entire grid available to you in the process of making your solutions. Like some kind of badass. Got it. I was second guessing myself a little bit because I lost track a couple times and recounted. Taurus. Am I a Taurus or a Leo? I forget. It's never relevant because I don't think about it or put any credence to it. Aren't you a problem? Okay. So, 3 sides are taken for these 2 inside houses. The only way to deliver them is to go through here. And since we can only go through there once, that means we have to have an orange and a purple on the track at the same... on the train at the same time. So like this would deliver through those 2 things. The question is, how complicated is it to do that and also deliver the other 2 guys? Because we need to have that configuration. The order doesn't matter, but the but we do have to have both. Orange, orange. Drop off 1 orange. Purple. Drop off 1 purple. Purple. Wow, that was really easy, I think. I think that's actually it. Feel a little silly for demoing what I thought was going to be the complication of the puzzle, because it's actually really easy. Apparently this is the world you should do first. Which I might have said at one point. It just felt kind of satisfying to do left side, then right side. Oh, another world. Perseus. Oh. The world, the map is recentered. There might be more game than I expected. Huh. It seemed so centered like this. Now it's almost screen-shaped. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I totally predicted that before. I said... Yeah. 6 goes here, 7 goes there, 11 and 10 go there, so... Since 6... This is the first one you unlock numerically, so I thought it might be the easiest world. But then I just tried going left to right. Because of reasons, I guess. Hi. Don't you look like a nightmare? But are you? Are you a nightmare? Are you really? Or did I just solve you instantly? I mean, you have so much wiggle room, you can just grab both of them and then fly by. Huh. Yeah, that worked. Ursa Minor almost feels like it's meant to be a mandatory, like it should have been a mandatory second world. It does actually. I was talking about like difficulty curves being inconsistent and how that can be fun, but at the moment it's getting a little silly, just how easily this is going by. It feels like they're teaching me strategies that are going to work, that help me throughout the rest of the game. The issue being I've already beaten those parts of the game. So now it's like the SAT. Which for those of you that don't know, the SAT is basically like a vague test of like how good you are at school stuff, kind of. but it's super vague and unspecialized. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. I picked up YouTube. Right. I did make a mistake. I made a mistake. I was going so fast, because I got used to these being so easy, that I made a stupid doobie. Easy enough to fix. That should work. Just gotta remember to drop one of them off so we can pick up the other guy. Not sure why I thought that was gonna work. Yeah, the SAT is a trip to go on because throughout so much of high school in the United States at least or whatever, like it's so much memorization and regurgitation and so much grinding and studying, and the SAT is so unspecialized and vague because it's supposed to test not that. Ursa Major. This map got really big, didn't it? We used to have so little left, and then it exploded outward. Scary. Alright, we beat Ursa Minor in like 20 minutes. Neat. Alright. Ursa Major's there, Cassiopeia, Taurus, Perseus. Damn. So in the process of beating our 4th world, we doubled the number of worlds available to us by jumping from 4 to 8. And I think there's at least probably like 1 here and here, or maybe this one just leads to 1 that stretches everywhere. No. I would say Ursa Major probably unlocks 1 that's down here, and then the 1 down here unlocks the final one on the center right, is what I would guess. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Cassiopeia. Somewhat arbitrarily chosen. You are all purple. What voodoo is this? So you're a trap. That's a dead end you can't do anything with. Is that all it takes? Just a straightforward shoelace. You're gonna do that to me, huh? What a weird problem to have. Our train can't pull up anymore, so I guess we lose, even though the track goes by the thing. Because this thing won't open for reasons. Alright. Sure. Maybe I should intentionally drop you off here. Oops. Intentionally drop you off there, then lose, presumably. Because I definitely can't get you down there. I was thinking we bring you to there, then you to there, but we can't shoelace back. Since we can't go back, we won't be able to go through the back path. So there's no escape, because we definitely can't go cutting through our own path. Interesting how they're all stuck behind stuff. Maybe the trick is just to not shoelace. I think that'll work. Just don't use, because you do default to zigzagging through the openings. But just ignore them. Only go through once, and you're fine. Let's get in there. Cassiopeia looks too far away, too impersonal. There we go. Looks like another, like, short 8-level one. Well, they were nice enough to give me 2 again. Am I gonna run out of space again, though? Making a line that at least would work is easy, but will he get delivered? No. That's gonna be the reoccurring problem these days? Is that what we're going for? Puzzles where the delivery zones malformed and unuseful? They used every part of the animal in this game, huh? Alright. I was partly thinking, like, what if I zoomed in through here, took the back road for a second, then how do I deliver the other one? So I'd still be filling up the same chunk of map ultimately if I went this way. I can't loop around and grab it here because then I can't come back to get them. And cutting through just makes the puzzle unsolvable. So back roads don't help too much. But the problem is they're both in corners, packed together. So I think you have to pick them up together at the same time and fill your entire vehicle with one color. Because if you pick up one of them, the only way to do that I think is this or this. Which I believe makes it impossible to pick the other one up. Like if I went through here to grab one of them, then it was like, oh, we'll sneak by and we'll grab one of these guys. That's it? Like you can't come back for the other one you missed. You can't come back for the one you missed if you get the top one, and you can't grab the bottom one without grabbing the top one because of the nature of how it moves. So next thing I'm wondering is that the obvious thing that looks too hard to do is that it looks impossible to have the purples get turned in first, so I'm wondering if it is actually totally possible to do them first. And that's the twisty twist. But probably not. Maybe I can turn in one orange. And then grab the other one. I don't know if this will work or not. Because I lost track of which... No... Yes? Yeah, we should be fine. I was gonna say I lost track of which compartment the remaining purple will be in, front or back, but because we're turning around it shouldn't matter. So going purple first was the key, to an extent, but I had to come up with a weird path for it. Cassiopeia, why you zoom so far away?